Hey guys, this is the second part of the best Halloween horror movies of my video. This is the second part. This one, my cover messed up. But anyway, I'm just showing you a little piece of the paper that came off the covering, and it's called Uninvited. And this one's a very, very good movie. It's about this girl with mental problems or something, and her mother passes away and her sister, and she comes out of a mental hospital and goes home. You know, everybody thinks she's well and everything, and then she turns around and kills her wannabe stepmother, and it's a really intense kind of thriller. You got to see that. It's really good. And everybody knows about Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. Jason Voorhees. I have all of them. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the Friday the 13th 4 movie collection. I love Jason Voorhees. This is the other one, part 5, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. This is a good one. Some of the movies, they put a little comedy in it, but it's still good. This is Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. This is The New Blood, Friday the 13th. Freddy versus Jason, of course. They had to put a little bit of comedy in there, but it's a good movie. Jason Goes to Hell, which is another one. And Jason Takes Manhattan, which is another one. Everybody loves Jigsaw. This is Saw, the whole complete movie collection. And I have all the Saws in here. Every single one is here. And it's about a serial killer named Jigsaw. And he kidnaps and does stuff to ungrateful people. And then makes them do all these torturous, crazy games. In order to survive, you have to get out of the trap. If not, they die. And it's really intense. It's really good. I love Saw. Now, this one is kind of like a comedy in a way, but it's a very, very good, really good popular movie. Everybody knows about Lost Boys. It's about vampires in California. It's really good. I love this one. My best favorite vampire movie of all times. Amityville Horror is good. This is the second one. Everybody likes Amityville. This is Monster. This is about the serial killer Eileen Warris, and she plays as the killer, and that's supposed to be her lesbian lover, girlfriend, or whatever. And she's just picking up men as a prostitute, robbing them and killing them for no reason. And they finally caught her, and this is based on a true story, and this is a really, really good movie. Now, this is another good scary movie. It's not overly scary, but it's kind of like a suspense type of a horror movie, and a little bit of comedy in it, very little, but it's a really good movie. It's called Tooth Fairy, and it's about a witch that was dead, and she comes back, and after all the children's teeth, and they destroy her in the end, and she's like killing people in the house, and then the little girl ends up saving all her dead friends, which are spirits, of something about their tooth that the witch stole. And it's a really good movie. It's called Tooth Fairy. Now, this one's called Three Extremes. And this is one of their collections. And it has this movie called Box, Dumplings, and Cut. One is Korean, I believe. I think the other two are Chinese. But Dumplings is Chinese. And they have a subtitle to it. It's really good. And it's about a woman that is kind of crazy and is aborting babies or using dead fetuses to make some special dumplings, and when people eat it, it makes them younger looking and beautiful, and they find out her secret later on, and it's kind of crazy, but it's a good movie. It's called Dumplings, which is the best one. Now, this one is really, really good. I love Wolf Creek. This is about a serial killer, and this is based on a true story, and this was a real serial killer in Australia who never got caught. And well, they did catch the killer in a way, but they let him go in real life. They let him go, and because they claimed there wasn't no evidence. But this is based on a true story, and it's these backpackers. It's her and her friends. They go to Australia, and their car breaks down, and he acts like he's going to help them. And they wake up in his place all tied up, and he's trying to kill everybody. He actually kills everybody, and it's a really, really good movie. Now, this one here, I love it. It's called Borderland, and it's the from After Dark Horror Fest, 18 Films to Die For. They have some really, really good movies. Now, Borderland is all that. This will have you jumping out your seat. It's good. It's about a cult in Mexico, and some Americans go across the border, go to Mexico, and there's this guy that's sacrificing human beings and killing people. And in this movie, at the end, there's also special features. And in the special features, there's a real documentary from the real sheriff of the real case, and a real video on the actual killer and, you know, the crime that he did. But this is a good story. This is a good movie. Very good movie. And he's killing everybody and sacrificing them for witchcraft, which is brujera. They do that in Mexico. And it's really crazy. So this is a really good movie. And this is from Mexico. This one's another good remake of the original House of Wax. This is really good. And it's about these people that they're out there and they come across this weird guy. They thought he's a priest and he's going to help them with their car and, you know, things like that. And everything he made is all from dead people, and they're made of wax. The whole house is made of wax. It's really crazy. And then he tries to get them in the end, and it's just really good. Now, this is Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Jeepers Creepers, this is a good one. This one is okay, part 2. But I like the first one. And it's about actually some kind of demon creature that comes back every 27 or 28 years or something like that. And he's eating people, each part of their body, so he could remain alive again. Like if he eats their eyes, his eyes come back. If he eats their arms, his arms come back. And it's crazy, and he's like smelling everybody and hunting them down and trying to kill everybody. And his name is Jeepers Creepers. And that's a good one. Now, this one's When a Stranger Calls. It's kind of like a suspense, scary thriller. And this is the original one from the 70s. It's When a Stranger Calls. And then this is the remake of When a Stranger Calls. And they're both really good. And some crazy guy keeps calling them and watching them. And he goes into the house and he's trying to kill her. And it's a good thriller suspense. Now, this one is The Hills Have Eyes, unrated. This is really good. It's about inbreeding family that are crazy. They're cannibals. They live out in the desert, underneath the rocks in the mountains and things like that. And they're trying to hunt all these people and try to eat them and kill them. They're very crazy. And then the last one here is The Fly. This is the one in the 80s. And it's like a suspense, freaky science fiction type of thriller horror movie. And the guy does experiments and he ends up turning into a fly. And it freaks his girlfriend out, and it's just really crazy. And they also have The Fly Part 2, and it's supposed to be the baby of the son of the fly, because in this movie, the woman's pregnant by the fly before he turns into a fly, and she's scared that the problem with the fly experiment thing will go into her child. So her son in the other movie is The Fly Part 2. I don't know. I never really watched it. But this one is the original one. This is the good one. And it's like a sci-fi scary movie, but it's called The Fly. So anyway, thank you for watching. And I'm going to do one more video of really good scary horror movies. Thanks for watching and happy Halloween. Bye.